channel. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Anatoly Moskvin, who was a Russian linguist, philosopher, and historian who was arrested in 2011 after the mummified bodies of 26 girls and women between the ages of 3 and 25 were discovered in his apartment. But before we start this video, I want to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. That really means the world to me and shows me that you like my videos and you want to see them. And also click the bell next to it so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I upload videos every Saturday. I didn't upload last week because it was really impossible for me, but I'm back now. If you want to suggest a case, you can reach out to me through the comments or through my social media. My Instagram and my Twitter will be linked down below in the description box. And without any further ado, let's just start this video. Anatoly Moskvin was born on September 1st of 1966 in Russia. He said he began wandering through cemeteries when he was still a schoolboy with his friends. In particular, they visited the Krasnaya Etna cemetery located in Leninsky. In an article written shortly before his arrest, Moskvin said that he started to be interested in the dead after a childhood incident in which he witnessed a funeral procession of an 11-year-old girl. He alleged that the participants forced him to kiss the dead girl's face, and he wrote that an adult pushed my face down to the waxy forehead of the girl in an embroidered cap, and there was nothing I could do but kiss her as ordered. After graduating from the philological faculty of Moscow State University, Moskvin became well known on the academic circles. His main areas of academic interest were Celtic history and folklore, as well as languages and linguistics. He also had a deep interest in burial rituals, cemeteries, death, and the occult. He kept a personal library of over 60,000 books and documents and a doll collection. And fellow academics described him both as a genius and an eccentric. Moskvin never got married, he never dated anyone, and he preferred to live with his parents. He also abstained from drinking alcohol and smoking. However, in 2016, he was reported that he planned to marry a 25-year-old woman from his hometown. Now let's talk a little bit about his career. He used to work at the Institute of Foreign Languages. He spoke 13 languages and wrote several books, papers, and documents and translated. And all of this was well known in the academic circle. He also occasionally worked as a journalist to local newspapers. He was also considered an expert on local cemeteries of his region. In 2005, Oleg Ryabov, a fellow academic and publisher, commissioned Moskvin to summarize and list the dead of 700 cemeteries in 40 different regions. Moskvin claimed that between the years of 2005 and 2007, he had gone on foot to inspect 752 cemeteries in the region, and he walked up about 30 kilometers a day. During these travels, he drank from puddles, spent nights in high stacks and at abandoned farms. He even spent some nights in cemeteries, even going as far as to sleep in a coffin that was being prepared to a funeral. So during these travels, he was questioned by police because a normal person normally doesn't sleep in a cemetery, so they thought that was suspicious and they went to ask him what he was doing there. But after he stated his academic credentials and why he was there, they never arrested him or detained him. He never published his work, but he has been described as unique. Now let's talk about his crimes. Moskvin was arrested on November 2nd of 2011. Investigators from the Center for Combating Extremism discovered 26 bodies, initially reported as 29, in Moskvin's flat and garage. A video released by police shows the bodies seated in shelves and in sofas in small rooms. Although only 26 bodies were discovered in his apartment, Moskvin was suspected of desecrating at least 150 graves. Police found numerous grave accoutrements such as metal nameplates that were removed from headstones. Investigators also found the instructions for making the doll, maps of cemeteries in the region, and a collection of photographs and videos where he was removing the bodies from their graves. According to the investigators, the majority of the bodies were from the cemeteries that were nearby, but there were bodies that were buried in the cemeteries in Moscow. Moskvin cooperated with the authorities and he claimed that he made the dolls over the course of 10 years. Remember, he lived with his parents, but his parents were away for a large amount of the year, so they had no idea what he was doing. Moskvin was charged for the desecration of graves and dead bodies, a charge which carried up to 5 years in prison. Originally, he was also accused of defacing the graves of Muslims, considered a hate crime, but this charge was later dropped. After a psychiatric evaluation, it was determined that Moskvin suffered from a form of paranoid schizophrenia. In a hearing on May 25th of 2012, the court deemed Moskvin unfit to stand trial, releasing him from criminal liability. He was instead sentenced to coercive medical measures. The prosecution was satisfied with the decision, so they didn't appeal for the verdict. He was then removed to a psychiatric clinic, and in 2018, a doctor said that he was no longer dangerous and asked the court to release him, but after another evaluation, they found out that it was too early to release him, so the hospital withdrew their petition. And for as long as I know, he's still there. In an interview after his arrest, Moskvin said that he felt great sympathy for the dead people and for the dead children, and he thought they could be brought back to life either through science or through black magic. So he searched about mummified bodies and all those theories, and he admitted that he was aware that he was committing a crime, but he felt like the dead children were calling out to him, and he believed that the children was asking him to rescue them, and he said that rescuing them was more important than obeying the law. He said that he always wished to have children, especially a daughter, and he tried to adopt a young girl, but his application was declined due to his low income. So this was the only way that he could have a child. So he said that's also why he did what he did. He also denied any sexual attraction to the bodies. He considered those bodies as his children. He said that he spoke and interacted with the corpse. He celebrated their birthdays. He watched cartoons with them. Basically, he really treated those mummified bodies as if they were his children, as if they were alive. So that's all for this video. I really want to know what you guys think, so as usual, leave your thoughts about this case in the comments. So before I finish this video, I want to ask you once again to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already, and click the bell next to it so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I upload videos every Saturday. And also, if you want to suggest a case, you can reach out to me through the comments or through my social media. My Instagram and my Twitter will be linked down below in the description box. Yeah, once again, leave your thoughts about this case in the comments. And yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye bye.